Until about 6 months ago, Abe was regarded as a certain winner for the third term next year, but there's a scandal that was pretty serious, so his approval ratings sank dramatically in July. But in August and September, we saw some turnaround, and his approval ratings are now like 40 to 45%. So, and the economy is getting better. The unemployment rate is 2.8%, and the wages are finally rising. So his standing might recover again toward the end of this year and next year. Under the economic policy called Abenomics, Japan's yen got cheaper, and stimulated by that, it recovered steadily, although the pace was pretty slow. But finally, we find that the wages, especially for wages for the irregular workers, are rising pretty rapidly, and we tend to get a lot of tourists. So, by the world standard, unemployment rate is 2.8%, which is really good. And we started to have a problem of even a labor shortage. So, my guess is that, it'll keep getting better, though the pace might be a little bit slow. Mr. Trump used two kinds of slogans during the presidential campaign last year. He, on the one hand, said America first, which suggested isolationist foreign policy. But at the same time, he also used slogans, peace through strength, which suggests Reagan-style foreign policy based on the strength. And after getting elected, after becoming the president, Trump mostly, has been practicing the peace through strength foreign policy. So in that sense, he has returned to the traditional hawkish foreign policy of the United States. And that was a good thing for many allies, including Japan. But we are not sure that that change was caused by his inner conviction, or any principle. We are not sure that that would continue for many years to come. And overall actions, decisions, the rhetoric by President Trump sometimes very unpredictable. So there's still a concern about the Trump presidency even for the short term. And in the longer term, we have a sense that the United States might become even more inward-looking or isolationist. So that's a kind of long-term concern. Japan and Australia are both good allies for the United States, so we can cooperate together with the United States. And Japan and Australia are kind of not only, but two countries most often who have stand up to maintain the rule of law of the international community. So both countries are strongly interested in what's happening in the South China Sea, and Australia has a strong interest in what's happening in the East China Sea. Of course, Japan has a strong interest in what's happening in the East China Sea. So, we can work together on many areas, the cooperation has been done on practical levels on many things. So we can just keep going, to have a kind of a good relations, which we could even call a quasi alliance.